Taoiseach, I said to you earlier that I believe your decision to lift the eviction ban was cruel, heartless and stupid. You obviously intend, for now at least, to persist, but we, I can tell you, in People Before Profit, intend to persist in campaigning for its reinstatement, because thousands of people are facing eviction and potentially homelessness. But I just want to ask you this. See, our view is people in this situation where there's nowhere to go, no council housing available to most, affordable rental, affordable purchase, should overhold rather than simply walk into homelessness if they have nowhere else to go. The people in Tahani House, a woman I'm dealing with who was on the radio over the weekend, who's now overholding for several days. She's working, she has children, and so on. Aren't people right to overhold in that situation if you have not provided the alternatives for them, either to buy their home so they can stay in it, or to provide them with council housing or affordable housing? Do you think, Taoiseach, people are right in that situation to overhold? Or do you seriously expect that they should just walk into homelessness if you have failed to give them an alternative of secure or affordable housing? Because I certainly think people will have no choice. If you refuse to reinstate the ban until you deliver those alternatives, people have little choice but to overhold until you actually deliver the alternatives.
I think in relation to the issue of overholding, and I'm very conscious of remarks made by the Free Legal Advice Centre in recent weeks, and I think we all need to be very careful about advising people that they should overhold. And I've never advised anyone to overhold, I should make that clear. People do overhold sometimes. It does depend on individual circumstances. That is not new. Long before there were any temporary eviction bans, long before anyone ever even called for eviction bans, overholding was an issue. And in some cases, people will overhold with the permission of their landlord. In other cases, they won't. But we need to make sure that anyone considering that gets advice and also knows the risks, because there are risks, and it can go against you in terms of your record as a tenant, and you could potentially have a judgment against you as well. And I just think it's important that anybody who's campaigning in this area make sure that they don't fail to advise people of the potential risks to them if they do so. And I'd encourage the deputies from People for Profit and others, if they are telling people that they should overhold or encouraging them to do so, that you make sure you have a duty of care, in my view, that you make sure that those people who you're dealing with know the risks as well and know the potential consequences for them in terms of getting future tenancies or other things that can be held against them. You have a duty of care in that regard. People shouldn't be used as pawns in political campaigns. They're individuals, they're families, and you have a particular duty of care in that regard, and I hope you'll fulfil it.